O'Brien.
What's going on, everyone? This is Jacob Shoup. You're watching the Tom O'Brien Show. I hope you all have been having a good day. Today we're going to be joined by Tim Ord. He's the author of the Ord Oracle. That's going to be during the next segment. In the segment following, let's take a look at what we got going on right now in the market. You have the composite trading flat right now at 19,742. You have the Dow Jones Industrial trading off 0.44% at 44,817. You get that DXY cracking lower at 105.74, trading off about 0.47%. You have crude oil staying relatively in its, past few weeks neighborhood, about 68, 66, trading up slightly, 0.18%. OPEC is going to continue on with their production cut, just to kind of stabilize price, they said. You have gold here. Now, really looking forward to hearing what Tim has to say. Now, he usually talks about the GDX, so you have that with the other miners. Not so much the gold contract, but you're getting some consolidation for the past week or so, and we're hovering right around this 2,654 area, trading off about 0.82% today. You have copper trading flat at 419, the Russell off 0.83% at 2,412, and then you got silver. Silver's trading off 0.44% at 31.77. Then we got the SPY flat at 607.29. Tesla's roaring up today. Oh man, that actually reminds me. I was going to speak about this initially, but Rivian. Okay, so up 3.97%. You have Ramaswamy and there it is. He made a tweet. Okay, so Vivek Ramaswamy, he's going to be on the Doge, D-O-G-E board with Elon Musk. Kind of bearish on Rivian. And what he says is Biden is forking over $6.6 billion to EV maker Rivian to build a Georgia plant that they've already halted. One, and he says, quote, justification is the 7,500 jobs it creates, but that implies a cost of $880,000 per job, which is insane. Smells more like a political shot across the bow. Excuse me. That's tough. Luckily, this was from November 26, right? And it didn't matter. They had still moved up, right? I mean, they're still getting that money. It'd be unfortunate because Rivian needs all the money it can get to get profitable, if they even can. I'm starting to have my doubts about this company, but I'm a bag holder, so what can I say? You're up 4% right now at $12.44. What I wanted to start the show off with a little bit is talking about Qubit. Okay, it's quantum computing, thin film lithium niobate, up 10.31% today at $7.75. Why are we talking about this again? If you missed my shows earlier in the week, I was going over a short seller research paper from Iceberg Research, and they said that quantum computing is not everything that it seems. Again, this is the company, Quantum Computing. So what were they saying? They were saying initially that this whole concept that they're going to start producing chips, then they have their own foundry, is just immaterial. They sent a guy out there to look at where the foundry was supposed to be, and it was in an office park, okay, and just some kind of small office. I looked a little bit further. They had only allocated $2 million for foundry equipment, which is totally not enough. If you're doing small kind of tests, I mean, that's fine. That's most likely what these guys are doing. I called the business park as well, and I did get on the phone with a woman. She left me, I'm going to pull up this message because it's just kind of interesting to see. She said, we don't actually, okay, here. She says, I do have all the vacancies. We don't usually permit manufacturing in the park. And then so I called her back. And I was asking, there's a company saying that they are basically producing computer chips in the park. Do you guys allow that? And she's like, no, there's no manufacturing going on here like that. And this is the management of the company. So I don't know what to make of that. It's supposed to be completed in the foundry. The foundry is supposed to be completed at latest of March of next year. But the location isn't suitable for a large commercial foundry. Additionally, They had these 2 orders, one from a large Asian company. That's kind of about all the exposure you get on that, or clarity you get on that, and then a research school, which ended up being the University of Texas. And the people at University of Texas were reached out to, and they said it was just such a small amount just for testing. This is not, we're just seeing how thin film lithium niobate can operate within photonics. And you get a lot of research going on right now for silicon for photonics. So can thin film lithium niobate even compete in the short term? Maybe long term, it might be better for it. But that's a whole new prima materia that you're trying to kind of get into. So qubit, very strange. I'm not sure what's going on with this. It doesn't seem like it has a lot of short interest out, so I don't think it's a squeeze by any means. But trading up 12.48% right now at $7.89. It may be worth shorting for, it's hard to time that, I think, for like Q1 25, like actual Q1 25. But if it comes out that, hey, actually we were just kind of blowing smoke here, this stock can go right back down to 35 cents from $7.87. And it wants to test this high again. I think it does. You have a lot of people talking about this $8 mark for whatever reason, and that's just kind of a psychological thing. Very low volume today compared to the volatility that you had the weeks prior. But anyways, that's what's going on. A lot of pumps and dumps getting on here. Speaking of that, you can look at Archer Aviation. This is a really good strat, I think, which is you sit on Wall Street Bets and you see all these just kind of weird stocks that don't have anything tangible that they're selling, and they're all just kind of promises. And you let them run it up, and then you short this thing on Monday after the holiday. Making an all-time high on a half day was sketchy in and of itself. Big shorts coming out in this area. Made some probably good money. I don't know what this pump is today. Maybe it still is people on the copium. I'm sure flying electric taxis are great, but when does that come out? Archer's up 13%. Doesn't matter, I guess. Stay right there, folks. We'll be right back with Tim Ord of the Ord Oracle.